Hello students, this is Miss Dalton again. We're going to solve some inequalities wherein you have variables on both sides. Okay, so let's look at example 1. We have 9 times w plus 2 is less than or equal to 12w. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to distribute to get rid of your parentheses. So you've got 9 times w, and then you're going to take 9 and multiply it by 2. 9 times w is just 9w. 9 times 2 is plus 18. And then we've got less than or equal to 12w. Again, I want you to get in the habit of bringing your variables over to the left side. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my line here. I want to move this 12w over to the left side. So I'm going to subtract 12w. And bring it over here. This would cancel out and give you 0. 9w minus 12w is minus 3w. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move the 18 over to the other side. So we're going to minus 18 over to the other side, and there's nothing over here. So on the left side, this would zero out. We would still have the less than or equal to, and because this zeroed out here, we just have the minus 18, or the negative 18. Okay. Now we're going to divide both sides by negative 3 to get w by itself. And when we divide by that negative 3, remember you have to flip the inequality. So here this cancels, so we have 1w. When we flip that, it's going to be a greater than or equal to. Negative 18 divided by negative 3 is a positive 6. So here's our inequality. And now we want to go ahead and graph our number line. So you're going to put a 6 on your number line. Also put where 0 would be. Well, 0 would be over here on the left side. And go ahead and put 2 numbers on either side of it. Going up from 6 would be 7 and then 8. Going down from 6 would be 5 and then 4. Because you have a greater than or equal to, then on 6 you're going to have a solid circle or shaded in circle. And then if you read this to yourself, it's w is greater than or equal to 6. So look at which side the numbers are getting larger, which is on the right side. So you're going to shade this in, draw the arrow. And all of your solutions are what is shaded. Okay, moving on to example 2, we have quite a bit of simplifying that we have to do here. We're going to just move from the left to the right. So first off, we're going to bring down this 5. You're going to distribute the negative 3 through. So it's going to be negative 3m. And then negative 3 times a negative 4 is a positive 12. Then we have our less than or equal to, and then we're going to distribute the 2 through as well. So 2 times m, and then 2 times 1 is a plus 2. Okay, so we're going to draw our line. And remember, you want to get your variables on the left-hand side. So that means I need to move the 2m. So I'm going to subtract 2m to the other side, look for where your m is, and line it up underneath. This cancels. Now let's combine what we have over here. We can combine the 5 and the plus 12. But first we're going to combine the m's. So we have negative 3m minus 2m. That gives you negative 5m. And then your numbers, 5 plus 12, that gives you plus 17. So we have less than or equal to, and over here on the right side, we just have left the 2. So now let's move our numbers away, the number away from the variable, so we have minus 17. This zeroes out, so you have negative 5m is less than or equal to 2 minus 17 is negative 15. Okay, then we want to get the m by itself. This is negative 5 times m. Remember, the opposite of multiplication is division, so we're dividing both sides by negative 5. Because we're dividing by this -5, we're going to flip the inequality. So this cancels. We have m. When we flip it, it's greater than or equal to. -15 divided by -5 is a +3. Okay, so when you graph it, you're going to put 3 on the number line. And then your 0, which your 0 would be over here. And on either side of 3, going down, it would be 2 and then 1. Going up, it would be 4 and then 5. And now let's go ahead and graph our number line. So on 3, because it's a greater than or equal to, it's going to be a shaded in circle. And then if you say this to yourself, m is greater than or equal to 3, we need to shade all of the greater than or equal to numbers of 3. So here's what my number line is going to look like. And this is my solution. Now remember, you can pick a number that is greater than 3. So I could pick a 4, and I could plug it in everywhere that I see an m in the original problem. And if I have done it right, then it should work out to where the left side is less than the right side. Alright, that's it for tonight. It was a short lesson. Please fill out your WISC and come to class ready to work.